Tupac died on this nigga watch. He had 20-some cops in Vegas and got one goddamn security nigga with him who wasn't even a cop, was a Marine, and then they didn't even have no pistol because this nigga told them don't have no pistols. Niggas get shot up, fighting everything, and this nigga shows up 3 hours later. He still can't tell nobody where he was at for 3 hours. If you know California, you know Vegas. He could have drove to Bakersfield in 3 hours from Vegas. That's in California. This nigga is a clout chaser. And then he got the nerve to say, yeah, you know, Suge is right. Death Row was made off the Chronic. Death Row was made off the Chronic the Chronic Doggy Style. Murder was the case. Above the Rim. Uh, All Eyes on Me and Machiavelli. All those for what Suge was out of jail for. All for what Suge broke, right? He didn't come there till after that. So what you doing with the plaques on your wall? What I told y'all. Can I tell y'all? She come put out the blanket. The garbage bag. And she sleep out here during the day because she know ain't nobody gonna bother her. See? This dude, yo, he got some audacity, man. He got some audacity to have some plaques hanging on the head of the couch. Like, which we know he can't put them there. So he got to ask his wife or his son, yo, hang these on top of the back of the couch. We about to shoot. That shit look corny, bro. That shit is corny. That shit is so corny. Like you showing plaques like you could. What did you contribute to Tupac sales for you to have plaques? I'll wait. Because he's dead. What did you contribute to Tupac's career for you to have plaques? Was you an engineer on the album? No. Was you a producer on the album? A writer on the album? An A&R on the album? Did you do any artwork for the albums? Were you a product manager? Did you work in the marketing or promotion department for the album? Did you EP the album? Did you have a song on the album? Were you featured on the album? Those are what you get plaques for. To help to other contributing to the sales of doing something for the sales for the artist. That's what you get people get plaques for. What you got plaques for? Getting them killed? Every time you hear his voice, you should feel like shit. Kind of security nigga is you? Two of your principal, just two people you had to protect. 2 people. And you had 24 cops there that day. This man's dead. You got his plaques behind you. You heartless son of a bitch. Disrespectful ass nigga. And they probably would have had more money out of Tupac if y'all niggas wasn't leaking the music when Suge was in jail. The racists leaking his music, selling it online. Y'all done bootlegged this shit and made it lose value. Three miles in. 3 miles in. Don't stun on me, baby. Don't stun on me. 3 miles in already. We still want to know where you was at for 3 hours, bro. You call your pops within minutes of the shooting and tell them it was Southside, but you didn't show up to the hospital for 3 hours. Now, whether you got in the car with George Khaleesi, like you originally said, before you needed Michael Moore to be your alibi, so now you got in the car with Michael Moore. Whether you got in the car with Michael Moore or George Khaleesi, we both know it's a bullshit lie. But whoever you got in the car with, why did it take you 3 hours to get to the hospital? 3 hours. Can anybody give me a good enough reason why the head of security, his 2 principals, Suge and Tupac, get into a fight and he don't show up? Then they get shot. And it take him 3 hours to show up? Can anybody make that make sense to me? Because he won't address it. Why it took him 3 hours to show up when he could have drove to Bakersfield from Vegas. I guarantee you, from Flamingo in Koval or from the Club 662, if you drive north, south, east, west, any of those directions, northwest, southwest, it don't matter. Either of them directions, it's for 3 hours. I guarantee you, your ass will not be in fucking Vegas no more. You won't even be in Nevada no more. Any direction you go, 3 hours from Club 662, you drive, your ass is not in Vegas no more. That's how little Vegas is. So why did it take him 3 hours, y'all, to get to the hospital? Why nobody can never come with a good enough reason? Why he keeps skipping? He keep doing videos every day, or they do a video every week and chop it up into pieces and put out a piece every day. When is he going to address why it took him 3 hours? Let me ask y'all this. Here's a better one. This is a great analogy, right? How many of y'all seen the Kennedy assassination? When Kennedy is driving in the car with Jackie Kennedy and he gets shot in the back of the head, right? And y'all with me on that? Y'all know the Kennedy assassination, right? Imagine Kennedy driving in that car and he gets shot in the head like he did, and the Secret Service don't show up for 3 hours. Once again, the Kennedy assassination. If Kennedy was riding down the street, right, and the Secret Service is there to protect him, right, and he gets shot, if the Secret Service don't show up to 3 hours later, what are you thinking? Nobody got an answer for that. Everyone is being investigated. You damn right everybody's going to be investigated. The hospital is just down the street from 662. Yeah, that sounds wild. Think about it. The head of security, y'all done got into a fight and they got shot. In a little ass place like, yo, Vegas is about as big as Turks and Caicos, nigga. That shit is about big as a fucking island. Y'all telling me it would take 3 hours for, just imagine it took 3 hours for the police to come. We got some smart people in here today. We got some smart people in here today. Thank you very much, the original ROC. Thank you. Thank you. God damn, thank you. Thank you. Imagine the police ain't show up for 3 hours, y'all. So the head of security, I can see if nothing happened and this nigga was off getting some head somewhere, having sex. But he said they came to the club and told him that they just got shot. And it take you 3 hours to catch up with everybody? 3 hours? You said they came to you and told you what happened. You seen the police racing to the scene. And instead of you racing to the scene with them, you said you got in the car with George Kalisis first, and then you said you got in the car with Michael Moore. Michael Moore always said you got in the car with him. You lied and said he was lying. You got in the car with George Kalisis until a few weeks ago. You said, oh, yeah, I got in the car with Michael Moore. So you calling that lie, but that's irrelevant. It don't matter who you got in the car with, right? Where were you for 3 hours? 3 hours. Yo, can you, hey, yo, bro, listen. God forbid any of y'all siblings got shot, right? Your brother got shot, or your mother had a medical condition and had to go to the hospital. Like, this is an emergency. Like, they got shot. I'm just talking about a health issue. Your kid break his leg at school. You tell me it's going to take you 3 hours to get to the school? For some of your kid got hurt at school, and they call you and they notify you. You gonna take 3 hours to get to the school for your kid? You gonna take 3 hours to get to the hospital to check on your parents or say your sibling if they hello, and you getting paid? You getting paid to protect them. You get a call is that something happened to them, and it take you 3 hours to get there. Afeni Shakur was in Atlanta, bro. She got to this nigga She got to Suge before he did. That's a whole hour and a half, 2 hour, 3 hour plane ride. Like, come on. This lady got on the plane and was over there before this dude. Y'all, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. How did Afeni get there before him, bro? And he in the city. Come on, man. Come on, man. We need some smart people out here today. Like, we need some smarter people out here.